Hello, I'm Isabel.
And I'm Miriam, and we are the Divining Divas.
Welcome. So today we're going to pull one card each on the subject of the winter solstice, which is happening on December 21st, 2020. And this is a very, very, very special solstice because on that day, the planet Jupiter and the planet Saturn are conjunct. So this conjunction happens every 20 years. But this particular one, where both are conjunct and you'll be able to see them, this particular visibility and conjunction has happened the last time in the year 1226. So almost 800 years ago. We are into ushering a new age. And so we're going to be reading and talking about what that means and how you can really make the most of it.
And so, solstices are when winter solstices are when the earth is tipped in such a way that the northern hemisphere, at least, has the less light possible. So it's like we've been seeing darker and darker days. And so then it's a turning point, and it's where the light comes in. So this is a really good time to meditate. And it's a really good time to go within and honor, and it's a time to explore deeply and rest. What we don't really get to see in our Western culture is this ability to really really take the time to go in and be okay with that. I'm going to pull one card on how do you be okay with going within. Interesting. So I pulled a 5 of air. So this is like the thought card of and worry and feeling a failure, and yet then it's this turning point. So this is a time where, kind of like similar to when I read about the eclipse. It was a solar eclipse. So it's similar in that the 5 of air tells us about like disappointment and losing hope. So, which this can happen when it's dark out, when we don't get enough sunlight, or when we're exhausted from things. So this card is, again, it's telling us to go within and to really explore what is that all about. And in this case, it's really to what the 5 of air, the 5 of swords point to. It's about our thoughts. So it's like really watch your thoughts, write down, journal, but take some time to meditate, and to when those things come up, those thoughts come up, kind of like put them on the back burner.
You don't have to believe everything you think. So I was going to do the numerology for this card, but I decided I'm going to pull a tarot card. I just wanted to say about the numerology that, this Jupiter energy is about, in the tarot system, the Wheel of Fortune. So this is really about, a transition. It's a destiny that is becoming manifest. And it's also with Jupiter, it's really about embracing our uniqueness, our idiosyncrasies, our ability to create unique opportunities out of situations that seem like they're a lost cause. So it's about really turning on that perspective of imagining, manifesting a different circumstance. And so for this energy, I'm pulling the 2 of swords. So it's very interesting that Miriam and I both pulled a card with swords in it. The card of swords talk about our mind, our thoughts. And the 2 of swords refers to going within in order to make an important decision. And so it's like Miriam says, going within, meditating, being quiet, turning off all of our devices so that we can listen to the silence and allow for the small voice, our inner voice, to reveal to us what needs to be done, what decision to make. So it's about trusting ourselves into the unknown, that I mean, maybe we don't have to know everything all the time. Maybe we need to be okay with the question mark being suspended.
And about balance.
And about balance. Yes.
So I'm going to pull another from the moon deck. So I pulled, I celebrate my lineage and honor my ancestors. So that's a good time to do it. So to reflect on what it is when we go within, it's about your ancestors, and it's about preserving what it is that you've come into, and listening and asking those stories, telling and asking those stories. Where, to me, the winter solstice, it's sort of like a creative way to look at it, and is to tell stories.
And to listen to bringing the stories of our ancestors, but also perhaps we're being called to tell our own stories. Our own particular story leads us moving forward into this new era. Pretty exciting.
So happy solstice and welcome back to the light.
Happy new beginnings. Tell us what you think. Take care.